Good afternoon, I'm Assad Ahmed. As you may have been hearing, county lines is when drugs are supplied to small towns and villages from big cities. And it's massively on the rise here in London. So with young and vulnerable people often exploited by groups to carry drugs, it's an issue being closely monitored by the National Crime Agency, as Holly Goodall now reports.
These are some of the London drug dealers at the heart of a network spreading violence across the country. The so-called county lines operate using vulnerable teenagers to smuggle drugs out of the capital into rural areas, often relying on a single dedicated phone line. The recruitment of young Londoners as runners is a growing problem, which today the National Crime Agency has warned uses grooming techniques close to those used in child exploitation and abuse.
People don't necessarily see themselves as trafficked, as exploited, because the gangs use different methods to use them, to work for them. So some of those will be around joining the gang for a sense of belonging, some will be wanting a more affluent lifestyle.
Police are now under growing pressure to act. Last week, 2 gang members from London who were responsible for grooming a 15-year-old orphan were sentenced to a total of 14 years in prison. And during a national crackdown last week, Thames Valley Police made over 100 arrests, seizing more than £130,000 of cash and resulting in over 100 people being safeguarded. It's an approach also being used by police in Essex.
We've been targeting those that control county lines or seek to profit from them. We're taking that into London and targeting those people directly.
Giving evidence to the Home Affairs Select Committee, the NCA have highlighted the scale of the problem, which they say needs to be addressed by police forces both in London and elsewhere, working together. Holly Goodall, BBC London News.